The landlords say they're going to fix the church. Hopefully they do it soon. Um, I wanted to talk to you guys about high value man. Um, this is what I want to say about a high value man. Every man can't be high value. That's one thing that Mr. Kevin Samuels was wrong about. God did not put the ability. God did not put the ability for every man to be great, in us. Everyone is not born great, everybody ain't great. So if everybody is not great, then that just proves that everybody can't be high value. Everybody is not a sex symbol. Everybody is not a sex symbol. You know, that's the one thing that I didn't like, this high value man talk. Every man is not sexy, and getting in the gym and lifting weights and getting in the best shape, that's not going to make you a high value man either. Um, if you're not a man that the opposite sex lusts for, if you're not a man that make women wet in their panties, if you're not a man like that, you're not a high value man. Um, every man cannot be high value. You know, I hate to bust a lot of people bubbles here, but some men have no value. As a man, I have no value. And the truth of the matter is, some men are not going to have wives. Some men are not going to have children. Every man is not sexy to women. That's what Kevin Samuels failed to realize. Like, he was always selling this high value man stuff. Every man can't be high value. There are some men that women don't even look at. Women don't even desire to be with them. So this whole idea of being high value is just BS. Now, if a man is a millionaire or has a lot of money, that can enhance his value and make beautiful women want to sleep with him. But if you a man and you got to have big money and fame in order for a woman to sleep with you, then that just goes to show you that you're not high value. Every man is not attractive to women. Every man is not attractive to women. Um, this whole, I was just thinking about this high value man stuff. This whole high value man stuff is really starting to irritate me because every man is not high value. I hate to say it. Some people have no value. There are some people that God shouldn't have never let come into the world. He should have killed them from the time they came out of their mama's womb. You know, there are some babies, that should have just been thrown in a trash compactor, you know, and that's just the truth. Um, everybody is not high value. Everyone doesn't have value. And that's where Mr. Kevin Samuels was wrong. Because every man is not valuable to women. And every man can't be valuable, you know. If you're not a man that women lust for, if you're not a man that women desire, then you're not high value, and you'll never be high value. You know, one thing I know about people, one thing I've always noticed about people is that honesty really rubs people the wrong way. It pisses them off, makes them want to attack you. They don't like this raw truth. And I'm pretty sure if Kevin Samuels was still alive, he would probably attack me for this. He would probably attack this platform here. But every man can't be high value. Every man is not sexy. Every man just doesn't have that it factor. Like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan had the it factor. Some men just ain't it and never will be it, never have been it. And that's just the way it is. And if you're a dude and you never been it, you never will be it, and one thing a lot of people got to understand, if you've been losing all your life, you shouldn't expect no blessings to come your way. You shouldn't expect no goodness to come upon you. You should just expect failure. See, I'm at a place in my life where I'm pretty comfortable with failure. You know, I know as a man that I ain't gonna have no family. My father's legacy gonna die off. It's gonna end with me. And that's just the way it is, you know. See, I'm to a point in my life where I just don't care, you know. I've thrown in the cards and I've just said, you know, the hell with it. It is what it is. Bring it on. You know, I know that my legacy is gonna die off. I ain't gonna have no happy life. I'm gonna live a sad, pitiful life. And I'm gonna die a sad, pitiful man. See, I'm already prepared for the worst, you know, and I got a negative mindset. You're right. I got a negative, pessimistic mindset. Done had one for 34 years. Because if your life is negative and your experiences are negative, why would you have a positive mindset? There's no need to have a positive attitude. So when people try to attack certain men and tell them to change their mindset, change their attitude, why would I change my attitude? Ain't nothing good happening for me. Ain't no women wetting their panties for me. Don't no woman want to sleep with me. So I'm not changing nothing. I'm going to keep this same tune. And I ain't trying to hear what nobody got to tell me. What can you tell a 34-year-old man? I'm waiting. Nothing. My point exactly. So I already know where I stand. I already know that some people going to live a sad, pitiful life. Some men ain't going to have no families. And there's no such thing as a high value man, because every man can't be that. Kevin Samuels was trying to set a standard that every man can't live up to. You know, every man can't be sexy. Mm-mm. Every man can't be sexy. Every man can't make a woman feel, you know, sexual. Every man ain't got that ability, you know, and some people are high value and some people are not, you know, and that's just the truth. You got some men who are high value, you know, but every man just don't have it, you know, and if you don't have it, you can't cultivate it. And that's just the way it is, you know, and this whole idea of a high value man, that is setting a standard of inferiority. I don't think Kevin Samuels realized this. He was making a lot of men feel inferior with that whole high value man talk. Because let's be real here. Some men have never been a high value man and never will be a high value man. You know, you can't become something that you never was. You know, if you never was a winner, you never will become one. So you might as well give up trying. You know, greatness don't exist in everybody. Everybody don't have the ability to be great. Some people were born to fail, and that's life. You know, everybody don't have what it take to be a winner. You know, and if you know that you're not a winner, don't let nobody make you feel guilty or try to gaslight you, you know, into thinking that, oh, your mindset is the problem and all of this foolishness. No, some people just don't have what it take to be great, you know, and greatness don't exist in everyone. That's the truth. You know, um, every man can't be high value. You know, every man just ain't got what it take to be high value. You know, every man just ain't sexy to a woman. You know, every man can't make a woman weak in the knees, just like that 90s R&B song. You know, every man can't do that. So this whole idea of high value, man, it's foolishness, man. It's foolishness. You know, everybody can't be high value, you know. And as a man, one thing you need to understand and know, if you never been high value, don't aspire to be high value. And that's pretty much my sermon for the day, you know. And don't let nobody tell you to change your mindset. My life hasn't been positive, so I'm gonna continue to have a negative mindset. Yeah, you know, until things until things in your life become positive, then you'll have a positive mindset. Yeah. If things in your life are not positive, then you don't need to have a positive mindset. You need to keep a negative, pessimistic mindset. And I'm not going to let nobody change my tune. I ain't trying to hear it. And a lot of you other men out there who are not, you're not a high value man. Don't let nobody try to shame you or gaslight you because you're not a high value man. You can't help that God didn't make you great. You can't help that God didn't make you sexy. You know, Everybody ain't blessed and highly favored. But I'm going to go ahead and end it on that note. If you like this content, donate. Support the movement. I'm out.